Welcome back, everybody, to this week's episode of Connecticut Casual. It's your host with the most, Christopher Crespo. Join with me today is my ever so handsome co-host, Jacob Light.
Hello.
And two members of the crew we got going on right now is Francisco Ponce and Harley Quinn Cooper.
Hello.
What's up, everybody? How was your week?
Great.
Wonderful.
Really good week. Just got back from the Salem trip.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
It was.
It was
Such a fun time for the fam.
Wow.
Anyways.
I had a great time.
DJ Chop
Cricket,
Sauce knows
cricket.
what I'm talking about. No, I had a blast. It was just, I'll tell you one thing. Salem is not a place to bring. All right. If you have more than one kid, not a place. If you have little babies, it's probably not the best place because it's so easy to lose your kids in that crowd of craziness.
Because it's packed. It's
There's a
a
lot of people
tourist
in
trap
October.
around this time of
There's
year.
lines to
Absolutely.
get into build like witch shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We waited like 40 minutes in line.
Yes.
To
just
get
to
to
get
Yes.
into a witch shop.
Did you guys see the Harry Potter wand stand?
Yes.
I was not going to wait an hour in line to go see some wood.
No, you got to get your own custom wand.
Why would I want to sit in line to then spend a bunch of money to then get some wood that I customize myself?
Loki, you can go to Universal Studios. And
Exactly.
Get a Harry Potter
Or
wand,
just
and they're
Etsy.
legit. They actually work there.
They actually
They work like
Lumos Holem.
No, I'm serious.
Wingardium
I'm not
Leviosa.
kidding. You use a certain wand from Universal, swish and flick. You got stuff floating in their windows.
I've never
Oh,
been
that's
to
pretty cool.
any cool theme
I
park.
promise you,
ever.
when we go, I will take videos.
I need you to
Beautiful.
bring me back El Souvenir.
Absolutely. Whatever you want. Anybody, whatever you guys want.
I'll take an In-N-Out burger. Please and thank you.
I'll take.
I'll have
Off
what
mic,
you
I'll tell you what I'm gonna get. No, I'm just kidding. You might get stopped by the Homeland Security. Just kidding, everybody. That's for a little joke. California love.
Oh my gosh.
What? Come on, it's 2019. I can't joke around.
Apparently not.
Well,
At least not in China.
it's not PC. Yeah, right. Not PC.
Ugh.
And I don't want to hear any quacks on this episode, everybody. Also, by the way, what was our total quack count? 70?
70.
How many were Christopher Crespo? That rambunctious.
Little rapscallion.
58, around 58. Here, I think.
Gotta be.
58 F words for me.
So you were about
Almost
more
an effort a
than
minute.
more than 3/4.
I want to say that's like got to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Let's check.
I was gonna say, let's go contact.
Who has more?
I don't know.
How many F words are on one video?
Well, how long can you make a video and how many times can you say the F word in one video and it still stay up on the
I
internet?
feel like I'd get fired from my job at that point.
I think I'd be okay.
I mean, like, my job would just be like, Chris, how could you? Why would you do this?
My boss would just be disappointed.
Well, I'd be disappointed if I was your boss.
But you
And
are my
I am
boss.
your boss. All right.
I
let's
mean,
hear
we
it.
just have to bring up Hell's Kitchen, right? With Gordon Ramsay.
Oh,
Yeah.
For sure that
yeah.
guy says
That's
it.
probably number one.
Let's get him on the podcast.
Rank number one.
Swearing
Swearing
at
the
makes
movie.
sense.
Said F word 935 times.
Okay, but
Out of
let's take
112
a
minutes.
minutes.
A real movie.
You gotta
The
step up
Wolf
your
of Wall
game, man.
Street.
Yeah.
The Wolf of Wall Street. That's like an actual like.
Are you telling me that Swearing It, the movie, isn't a real movie?
Have you ever seen it?
Came out in 2014.
It's called SwearNet. I'm surprised I haven't seen it. It beat out the actual documentary with the F word. as the
Canadian.
title.
It's a Canadian comedy film.
Did you see that? Go back.
Canadians can't say the F
No,
word.
it's the guys from Trailer Park Boys.
But
It's-
look at
it's
that.
Pretty
Look
cool.
at number 2. What number 2 is?
F word, a documentary on the word.
And they're in second place. At
You're-
850.
you're
I think they
failing.
were trying to beat that.
I got to. I'm at what, 70?
Not you, them.
I got to try to beat them.
Oh, okay.
Why are we? Why
That's a
is this
different
word
special.
so bad that we just can't use it? Why do we have to quack?
Because, we have the. I can't listen to that at work.
Boomers.
I wouldn't want to listen to that.
Boomers.
Speaking of effed up stuff, you like how I did there? I didn't swear. You can let your kids listen. Dude, this week, probably the most wholesome, but also extremely scary thing happened in Portland, Oregon. Francisco, man. Fill the people in what's going down in Portland, Oregon.
So Keanon Lowe, a former star player for the University of Oregon Ducks who works at the Portland school, said he knew the student's face. From the student's face, the gun. So a kid in school came to with a shotgun hiding under a bag, and apparently a teacher found him.
You know what the effed up part is? Let me tell you this right now. I'm on listening to 93.7 today. All right. You know what? This is when I first heard the story, and I was just like, we have to talk about this. You know what they said? The kid pulled out. Take one guess of what gun they said he pulled out.
AR-15.
Shotgun.
An AR-15.
Yep, every single time.
Oh,
They-
for this video?
They said that he pulled it. I know. They are saying they are.
They're just
Oh, they're
Because
criminalizing
that's
the
all
gun.
that's in
Not
everybody's
criminalizing, you
heads
know what I
when they're
mean.
thinking about this stuff.
they're-
fake news.
They're clickbaiting people
Yeah.
with AR-15s. He had a shotgun. So like the thing about it is like these high-end producing like all these people, they want the money, they want the fear, and that just goes to show that they couldn't even pull up a news channel 8
NBC News.
NBC News, sorry. They couldn't pull up NBC News and see that he said hugged a shotgun wielding student.
I mean, you can see. The
I mean,
shotgun.
I
You
could
can
clearly tell it was a shotgun.
But the thing is
Absolutely.
like, you know, you're calling it an AR-15 because you're trying to
Instill that
still-
fear.
the fear, the hysteria, you want people fighting, you want that, and it just goes to show you we're all like everything's messed up.
Well, I just feel like these people don't even actually know what an AR-15 is at this point. What is an assault rifle? Anything that shoots a bullet, apparently.
Yeah. He had a pellet gun that looked like an AR-15.
I don't know.
So yeah, he saw him with the gun. He took it away from him and gave him a hug, and then they cried it out.
And he
I thought that
didn't
was
go
really
to
I
jail.
cried it out.
And he didn't go to jail. You're right.
He didn't go, you know
They
what?
did the
Kid's
right
name
They
They
did.
addressed.
Angel
therapy bit.
Granados
Yes.
Diaz.
You know what we got to know though? Like, what was this kid going through? Do you think he got bullied? He looks like a kid who gets bullied. I'm not even gonna joke around. Like, and I don't mean
Just from the
to,
glasses?
because we're all wearing glasses here except for Fran.
Is it because he's Asian?
Oh my god,
Oh.
I'm Asian. You have contacts?
I got contacts in.
Oh, wait a second.
Is Evan our only 2020?
Evan,
He's not Asian.
you over here 2020 dog? That's what's up, dude.
He looks like he might be.
His name is Diaz. He's Spanish.
Granados Diaz.
Yeah,
My last name's Cooper.
'Cause
That's
you're married.
because
Half.
you're married.
I'm just saying.
You're killing me right now.
You can't
There
base,
we go.
you can't base it off the names. You can't base it off the names.
Oh, God.
You married Phil Cooper. And
Hi,
then
Phil.
Gary on the show. Yeah, where is Phil? Is he still helping?
I think he's still with Courtney.
That's good. Good.
Another name drop for Courtney.
Oh, boy.
What's up, Courtney?
Oh, look at that man. He looks so
He
wholesome.
looks like
Yeah, so he was a
humble dude.
former football player for the university who works as a security guard, and as a track and field and football coach. Yeah,
Now, this
so-
was at the university or was
Correct.
it high school? Okay.
yeah.
In the video, which we can't play, unfortunately, they
no,
said
it is a high school. Park Rose.
Park
Rose High
Rose.
School.
Yeah.
The kid was a college student, though.
no. He was
No.
he was a student.
Correct.
He was a former.
Former
he
wide
was in-
receiver.
But the Oregon Ducks, that's the university.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's at he works at Park Rose High.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. He. All right. So it's that in the video for context. He said that he had a friend. He had a friend who OD'd, and that made him want to go back
Right.
to education to teach students. He went and checked on this student, and when he checked on the student, he saw the gun. He wrestled the gun away from him.
Well, he was trying to shoot
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
No,
That's
no.
what they said.
They
said
He tried,
concluded
he tried
that
to
he
put
was.
the gun on himself, and
Yes.
yeah.
Oh wow! So he was gonna commit suicide.
Yeah.
I
in
think
school.
he probably was worried he was gonna get caught, so he
Wow.
tried.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So, he wrestles the gun away from him and just gives him a hug. And he took a plea deal, and instead of jail time, he has mandated mental health. And I think that's to get to the root cause of these people. This is the way to do it. Make sure we have to try to find out like what's happening. Like this kid, like I said, he was probably bullied, man, and not because he wore glasses, and not because he was Asian,
He's not Asian.
or not because I look Asian sometimes.
That's because you're Canadian.
You are all over the place tonight. You're bugging, dog. But like,
I'm not gonna lie though. Quick side note: I actually asked Phil. I was like, "Is Christopher still Asian?" Because Aubrey looks so cute with her little eyes.
because we're Taino Indian, dog.
Ooh.
See, but that makes sense.
Yeah, Taino Indian, Puerto Rican. Thanks a lot, Christopher Columbus. Also, let's not make Christopher Columbus like an. I think that should have their national holiday revoked, and indigenous people.
Well, I don't even get work off for it. So is it really a holiday?
Yeah, they don't. Schools
Apparently,
don't get it off
every
either anymore.
daycare is opened on that day, except for my daughter's daycare. Like,
Wow.
thanks a lot, guys. Like, they're just like, damn, they have off, we want off.
That's an easy one.
But my girl, yeah.
Columbus Day? We're closed.
Peace.
We're closed on Columbus Day.
Celebrate.
to get
Looking for a way to get out.
to get back to it, man. I mean, like, you know, the kid looks like, you know, you never know what's happening in someone else's home. You never know this is like I always tell people, like, the grass isn't greener on the other side. Like, some people, you know, you can see somebody and wish for everything they had, and you never know the demons that they're facing. And that he was obviously facing enough that he would have taken his life at school. So you kind of have to think, if you want to take your life at school, man, like, he probably does get bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think the problem is that people focus too much on how guns are bad instead of what is making these
Right,
people want to do
exactly.
this.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, like, they say a lot of it has to do with mental health and mental health issues and stuff. Then why aren't we taking proactive steps in schools to help these kids with mental health issues?
Because we're too busy trying to ban guns.
Well, I think we just solved the issue, but obviously nobody wants to pay for it.
No.
So, I hope, Angel Man, if you're ever a fan, I hope that your mental health treatments treat you well. I hope that you find the underlying source of what happened. And, you know, I'm really glad that you had a teacher there who was there to save you, man. 'cause
Who's
you have
paying
a s-
attention the correct way?
Yep, and you have a second chance.
Thank you, Mr. Lowe.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Lowe. You're a damn hero. And enough that across the country we're talking about you, pal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Beautiful.
on a lighter note, let's talk about NASA.
Oh boy.
The first all-female spacewalk was just completed.
Oh,
Groundbreaking.
Jessica
thought we were
Meir,
done with
Christina
space.
Koch, and they're not mentioning the third one. It's always two, right? It's just two.
I think it's just.
They did the
just
first
two, so
woman
those-
spacewalk.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
all-woman spacewalk.
I thought we were done with space. I really thought we were done.
Oh
with
no,
space.
we're going to Mars. That's the
I
plan.
thought Trump had like some
Yeah, I
Space
thought-
Force.
Yeah.
the Space Force.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That is
I
what
wonder
I
if they'll do
am.
an anime based on Space Force.
The
Or maybe
movie-
I bet you there already
There
is
has to
some kind
be.
of Space
Power
Force.
If they are, it wouldn't make sense.
Maybe he was
without
just
a
watching
space
anime on the
wall.
TV and he's like, "That's a great idea. I'm gonna do that and call it mine." Anyways, so yeah, they did that. The walk lasted 7 hours and 17 minutes.
They were fixing something, right?
Yeah, they were fixing. Actually, no, they sent a drone up there or something like that to fix a problem before they went, which is the initial reason why it was delayed. One of them, I guess. So yeah, and other than that, they just announced the new Artemis line of spacesuits. These things are pretty cool.
They're finally starting to look like.
They're looking
the
like
movies.
the
Yeah.
sci-fi movies, man. They're looking
Yeah.
little. They got the USA colors. They got more rotation. They can move their arms. They can raise their arms above their heads.
I want them to have the one where you can just tap your like chest and you have this like skin tight suit and you're like, yeah, I'm just
Like
walking.
Iron
Like
Man.
Iron Man?
Oh,
Get outta
oh,
here.
God.
Well, why can they have it in the movies?
Like
Because it's
nanotech-
2019.
Pulses, drawstrings.
100 years. I give it 100 years.
100 years?
100.
Come on, we
Like
gotta have
nanotechnology
I
that
know.
spreads across from a tiny little thing smaller than
My
Yeah.
dude, but we're talking
yeah.
about it in movies. Why the hell can't it happen like
There's
next
gotta
year?
be someone smart enough. I mean, like my thing.
Elon
is
Musk,
how-
come on, man.
I
If
know.
anyone
Let's
can
get it
do
going.
It's
SpaceX.
Elon
Let's
Musk.
go, baby.
He's too busy smoking weed.
He's too busy drilling tunnels under
Joe
California.
I
Rogan.
know.
He is drilling tunnels.
Dude, he's trying to make a flying car.
He's
Again,
trying to
we
do
talked
everything.
about this last week, but I still want to know about the regulations on this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like
Just treat it like a
again,
small plane.
Like, I'm not. Oh my god.
I don't know. If
You have
that's
to
gonna
drive
work.
into the airport to leave, and you have to drive out of the airport when you come back.
Anyone who's been in a car with me, can you imagine
No,
if I had a
no.
flying car?
I would kill
heard the
myself
experience
before
from
you
Matt. I think
Who told you?
Matt.
Oh, what? What'd he say?
For yesterday, you're driving crazy. You,
What
were
was he
ripping,
saying?
you guys were ripping through traffic.
Yeah, we trying to get there. It was a 2-hour drive, my
Like,
dude.
look at this guy not signaling.
On the
Now, I
on
don't
the
wanna
record, Christopher
incriminate you.
Crespo is the worst carpooler in the existence.
We
of
lost him,
carpoolers.
like,
I have
15 minutes
watched
into the
Chris
caravan.
run more red
Hold
lights
on.
than anybody in my life.
Hold on. Don't say that. Don't say that type of stuff. Mike. Don't ever say that type of stuff again. I'm
so
waving my
sorry.
finger at you. Not on microphone, dog. Anyway, You guys lost us. We didn't lose you because Mitch and me were together for most of the ride.
And we lost Mitch.
That's not our problem. You guys suck at catching up.
How did we?
You were too
found
busy
Mitch.
watching anime and driving.
We
I
were.
had an in-flight movie.
No,
for my passengers.
Oh yeah.
He provided
Fran,
snacks.
You glanced
Snacks.
down. We had peanut butter and jellies.
Top notch.
I didn't get
pilot.
sandwiches.
Well,
It's a top notch pilot.
next time you drive me,
No, I'm not making that trip next time. You're driving me.
Fran.
I'll buy you your witch's brew.
You better
You're
buy
legit,
me
not my
You
shitty
need-
knockoff.
all right, first off, this is my thing. Next time we go up, I'd like to go up just the couples type of thing. You know what I
Adults.
mean? The adults. We actually go get some ramen because I really am
Oh,
upset
that
that I
place
was
missed out on
delicious.
that.
It was wonderful.
Was Godzilla playing when you were there?
Yes.
Oh, they must have that on loop.
They had a really good.
Smart.
They had like a really
You know
good
what I had?
playlist going on.
I had Chinese fruit from a food truck with Mitch. We went to a carnival, found out, bro. He's not on mic, so I'm gonna tell the story for you, okay? So, and you will be on mic fully next week. Hell yeah, baby! But anyway, so this is what happens. You ready? So we have the kids. We buy them wristbands. We do all that boogaloo. They're like,
It
and
was
now
legit a carnival.
there's legit a carnival. Yeah.
Okay.
You know where the Ouija board?
side.
You know where the big Ouija board was?
That
on
was so
Facebook?
Supposed to be.
disappointing.
So they had a carnival there instead. But anyway,
They summoned a carnival. Thanks, Salem.
The Dark Carnival.
so so the kids, we get our kids each wristbands. They can go on all the rides, and we're finally like getting a second to be like, God, this is the worst experience on earth. Anyway,
no.
it just sucked because like you know what I'm saying. Like if it was just like Mitch, me, Crystal, and Nadia, we would have had a blast. Like with.
Well, you would have actually
With-
hung out
Well,
with
you
us.
would have been with us.
I know it's all right, but you know what? You guys will. If you ever have children, and I understand some of you have your feelings that you don't want to, you'll understand. It's like when there's like thousands of people in such a small area.
No,
and,
I get it.
You know, you could lose your kids.
I have younger
I
siblings.
worry
man.
about
I
losing
get it.
myself.
Seriously.
What a
Why do
smarty
you think-
pants over
I
here.
mean, we're walking around and I'm grabbing onto Fran's arm and I've got like Courtney holding onto my hand.
Yeah, you
We're
know.
grown ass people.
Imagine like, and I thought we almost lost
Emma.
both of our kids at one point. Like you know, Emma and Ian were just they running around and playing. It's so scary to lose them. So I mean, and obviously my girl needed my help, and that's why I you know you have to bite the bullet sometimes when you have kids. But anyway, so we get them the wristbands. They're playing. Our girls are hungry, so we're like, yo, we'll go get some food from the food trucks. Go to the food truck. Mitch is like, can I get 2 fried doughs? He's like, you guys got sauce? And they're like, no sauce. He goes, you guys got soda? They're like, we no got no soda. He's like, what the hell? They only have
Only
Gatorade.
fried dough.
So, dude, dude. Then I'm like, then we see the chicken tender line, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go wait in that damn line.
Did they have sauce for the tenders?
I don't know, bro, but
They
but
must have.
we go look at this one food truck that doesn't have a line. It's a Chinese food truck, and dude, I go out there. I'm like, can I get spare ribs and white rice? And can I get 2 Cokes? He goes, we don't got no Coke. We only got Diet Pepsi. And I'm like, can I have normal Pepsi? He goes, we don't have normal Pepsi. We only have Diet Pepsi. I'm like, you don't got any other soda? He goes, no other soda, just Diet Pepsi.
Sold
I'm
out.
like, yeah, he's just like, I'm like, then Mitch comes over. He goes, you guys got Gatorade or anything? He's just like, no Gatorade, just Diet Pepsi. I'm like, do you have water? He's just like, yeah. Then Mitch orders like sweet and sour chicken. He gets this one called General Gao's chicken.
What's the difference?
Apparently, they just chop up a chicken patty and throw some sauce on it. And that's what he gave to Mitch.
No.
So
Okay.
General Gao was obviously like General Sal's.
Was it good though?
Yeah.
But my real question is, did the kids have fun?
They had a blast.
Because
dude.
that's the most
Oh,
important part.
blast. General, but look, for all listening who's wondering, like, who is General Gao in history, it was General Sal's stupid brother. Kids had a great time. I, for one, thought at this point I drove 2.5 hours to a carnival. So
Yeah, it was a little too busy. I was getting
But it's okay.
claustrophobic, but I really enjoyed the ramen. I really enjoyed my whiskey drink at the ramen place.
And then, dude, it's
We
just-
went to that cider brewery. Was
That
it
was
Far
pretty
from the
cool.
Tree?
was-
Shout out to Far from the Tree.
There was a
Cider
line
tree?
where we were gonna
Tree-
go.
Cider tree. I think it was cider
A
tree.
cider tree?
No, it was
Far From the Tree.
Yeah, just Far from the Tree.
Yep.
Brewing.
It
Yeah,
said
Brewing
cider
Co.
in the name. I'm gonna look it up.
No.
It's far. You tagged me in it. It says Far From the Tree Brewing.
It was delicious though. We had
You had
there's
a
a couple
sampler?
really good ones. Yeah, we had the 2 flights of tried all 8 of their ciders, and I wasn't a fan of some of them, but I found 2 that I really
Far
liked.
from the tree cider.
Far from the Tree cider.
Oh, there you go. Got it.
Touche, girl.
Damn, girl. Chill.
Hey man, I like my ciders. Okay.
I know my ciders.
They
Angry
had that
Orchards.
liquid luck. That was cool. They had like
That was cool.
glitter in
They had
it.
glitter. Yeah, it was like all sparkly.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know
was
that
pretty
we
cool.
would love to go up with you guys on the off season and
Absolutely.
get to go up there.
When there's
Well,
Well, you know they're
a
open all the time, so
million
we can go up
people.
there. and
Yeah,
check
I
out
mean,
those
Yes.
but
places.
you know, like that.
Now we
one-
know that secret parking lot.
that secret.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Let me-
Nope.
Don't say anything.
You don't even tell anyone about the
No.
secret
Don't
parking
let
lot.
Don't say a
anybody
word.
know. My
Because it's
secret
not a
parking
secret
was
parking
taken.
lot.
My secret parking was not secret anymore.
Can I tell you what the secret parking lot is for real?
No,
No, I'm going to tell you. Too
don't
bad.
drive. I don't know. Like what?
So the secret parking lot is a permit lot. And the permit lot is you need to pay $40 a month for a permit to park there, or you get a $25 ticket. So Fran goes, it costs $20 to park all over the place. I'm gonna pay $5 to just park. I'll pay the $5
Right in the
extra
middle.
to park in the middle.
Right in the middle and say,
So we all get tickets at the end, and Fran just goes, "Nah, we just can just pay it online." So
"Did you pay yours yet?"
no, did you?
Neither is Rocky.
Going back to Salem again.
We're gonna get boots on our car if we ever go back.
You're gonna get your license suspended. That's what the ticket said. Be careful.
Did you get a ticket?
Yes,
You guys parked in the same
not
spot?
me, but Rocky.
Well, Rocky, I know you're listening. You better take care of that, man. Don't forget.
Don't
I'll
forget.
pay mine when I get home. Oh my god, dude, that's
What does that have to be done by?
I'm sure they give you
I
like a
don't
month.
Yeah,
or
they give you
something.
like a
hell
month.
yeah. I'm about to text Crystal and be like, "Yo,
Yo, grab that ticket,
get that
man.
ticket, girl."
You gotta pay that ticket, baby.
It's registered on her,
Uh-oh.
baby.
Uh-oh.
Get that. Hold on, ticket out your car, girl.
So with our guests coming in, we were gonna look at the newest video games coming out.
Yes.
Dude, our guest this week is super cool, by the
Yeah.
way. You're going to like him. But yes, because, you know, it is a video game type company that he's promoting, we're going to talk about the 50 upcoming games of 2020.
50. That's a lot.
We're gonna browse through them.
I feel like it's not that
It's
much.
the
I
most
feel like it's gonna
anticipated according to Nerd Munch.
By who?
Oh, nerdmuch.com with a question
have
mark.
one. Munch.
Nerd Munch. I'm rebranding. I'm rebranding you guys. You're Nerd Munch now. I think that's a much better brand.
Got milk.
All right. So first on the list is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Dude, first off, a full open world Dragon Ball Z game.
Is
Can
it
I be
actually
honest?
though?
Yeah.
Because
Can
I
be
remember
honest?
the last
I haven't
one.
played a single Dragon Ball Z game except for the one on Game Boy Advance.
I played
Your-
Xenoverse and I enjoyed it.
Was it? I heard.
I
it was
enjoyed
I
it.
heard Xenoverse was
You-
very good.
it
It was very
was.
popular when
You're
I was working
fired.
at GameStop.
I don't know if I have the executive decision to make that yet, but you're fired.
You don't. It's an even. I say no. You say yes. We're canceled, bro.
You're fired. Fired.
This one, if it's open world, I might actually.
So
play
it's
this
a,
one.
so I'll explain it to you. It is the Dragon Ball Z plays the exact same story as every game you play it. They just kind of add like little new stuff to it.
Yeah.
So this is their new take on doing open world. So yes, you can control Goku, I believe Vegeta as well, and you can fly around their entire world and go do side quests, and you still follow the traditional story of Dragon Ball Z, but you're able to actually do what you want to. You're following the progressional story, but you still have side quests. You have old characters from Dragon Ball who you can help and stuff, like Android 8 and 8er and all them. You get to do all that type of stuff, and it reintroduces a lot of characters from like the series that, you know, are very subclassed, and I'm really excited to play it. I love Dragon Ball Z, so.
So Xenoverse was just like the testing to see how open could they make it, and this one
Well-
they're going the full hog.
Xenoverse streamlined the character creation portion. So
I loved that.
while that was, it had a open world lobby, it was not an open world game. This is like Grand Theft Auto meets Dragon Ball Z, where you could fly around all over the place.
But no character creation.
No character creation. You're
Awful.
Your own character
I'm
creation,
very upset.
Or like their characters, or like your own.
In
Xenoverse, you can make your own.
In Xenoverse,
I
and
made
Xenoverse
absolute
2,
monstrosities.
Okay.
I might actually get that.
That's
it's for the
cool.
Switch, right? It's on the Switch.
It's on
I
the-
think
I
so.
believe it's on the Switch.
I messed with
Platforms:
the Switch.
Xbox One,
Yeah.
PS4, and PC.
Ooh.
No
Oh,
Switch.
This one's not coming on the Switch.
No
That's
Switch
fine.
for you.
But
put
I
on my
think
Xbone.
I think Xenoverse 2, I believe, is on the Switch.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited for it. Let's scroll down to the next one.
Wind of the. Oh,
Hmm.
this was. I
Ori.
heard.
I don't know if
Ori
I've
and
heard
the-
of this.
Ori
I don't
and the
think I
Will
have.
of the Wisps. I haven't heard much about this
It's
Let's
interesting.
go to the description.
I've seen a couple trailers for it.
And it got announced in 2017.
I've seen the original game. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Looks like it's gonna be a Microsoft exclusive.
Gods and Monsters.
one. Number 3, the
Interesting.
new Ubisoft title.
It's going to be a AAA big budget like Breath of the Wild.
Oh, if it's going to
Sweet.
be anything
It's gonna
like
be
Breath of the
anything.
Wild.
So is this just going to be
Absolutely.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but less Assassin's Creed?
And more cartoony.
sure.
And more
Is it on the
cartoony?
Switch?
So Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
but
it's
Zelda.
going to be on what's Stadia?
Okay.
I was gonna say
Google
that's
Stadia?
Google's new thing.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Stadia, pulling it up.
I don't
Make sure you
trust
send all these
it.
tabs to Evan.
I don't trust you, Google.
Cloud-based stream.
Cloud-based streaming.
Hmm.
Interesting.
You mess with games, Evan? All right, cool. Cool.
Respectable.
Just for Nintendo stuff for context and Google. You have
Yeah.
an iPhone? You don't mess with just Google then. You're not gonna get the Google Pixel 4? He's not gonna get the Google Pixel
See
4.
that camera?
He refuses.
They're going out of this world
Absolutely
with these cameras,
refuses.
man.
What are you talking about? Look at their camera. Look at iPhone's gonna do
That's
the
what I'm
same.
saying.
I'm
That's what I'm saying.
gonna have a heart
They
attack
literally
like
just took the
Cartman.
XR4 and just
Oh boy.
ridiculous.
Oh boy.
Bro, Cartman and the goo beef. All right, let's get back to.
Yeah,
We
let's.
talked about
Cindy.
South Park way too much in the last couple.
We
Of
really
Yes.
Yes.
Now
pushing it.
this I am
Final
excited
Fantasy
for.
VII Remake on number 4. Release date March 3rd, 2020.
Not turn-based. I love it
Not
because
going to be turn-based?
I cannot handle turn-based games anymore. I used
Why
to
not?
love the old Final
I love
Fantasy
turn-based
games.
games.
I
I
like-
cannot. I
I
don't
like-
have time.
So listen, I like turn-based games, like Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem
absolutely.
Three Houses because it has
So
a
good.
strategic way of doing it. You're
Oh.
Evan, get the fuck out.
Whoa, whoa.
Sorry,
whoa.
quack. Oh, it's doing so good.
Whoa.
I
Oh.
quacked. Anyway, Evan, no, you can stay. But
So wait,
Yeah,
turn-based?
This is
so
not
turn-based
turn-based.
was more of like you had your party when you would have a encounter with a monster. You could strategically kind of plan out your moves on the monster.
Right. Okay. I just want to make sure. we're on
But this is they're going more of like a open arena slasher type of doing
Yes.
way of doing it. Like
it's
Kingdom
kind of
Hearts.
like Monster Hunter
Okay,
or
okay.
like Final Fantasy 15.
Kingdom
I
Hearts.
never played a Final Fantasy game. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry.
Watch Dogs.
I don't know
over
how
it.
they're
Gen.
still.
I never got
making-
into Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
The first one was okay.
The first one was okay.
Is that
Watch
the
Dogs
hacking one
okay.
where you could hack
Yes.
everything?
Watch Dogs
Yeah.
is just.
It was cool. I was living in Illinois at the time, so it was based off of Chicago, which was cool because then I knew street names. But
But Watch Dogs is just bootleg
Eh.
Grand Theft Auto, dog.
absolutely.
Whoa.
Now-
Why would you scroll past Animal Crossing? Don't ever scroll. Dude, Animal Crossing is so much fun.
I've never played it.
Dude, get
It's
over
fun.
your life.
It's definitely fun.
fun, dude.
It's not my thing anymore.
I love
No.
simulator games, dude. Love them.
What are you
What was that?
simulating?
What was that Facebook game that blew up? It was Farmville. Was it
Farmville?
That was
Farmville.
Yo, you're going
enormous.
back to 2009.
Dude, I remember
dude.
being in college, like skipping a class just so I could just sit there and play.
You gotta
I
check
didn't
out my
care.
pigs.
We see where friends
Can you please
priorities
farm? You can farm my. Can you farm my corn? No, bro. I don't even play Farmville. I never played it once.
I was
Now
lazy back
this
then.
is exciting. I love Vampire the Masquerade.
Bloodlines 2. So Vampire, is that anything like the game, like the tabletop game?
Yes.
So is it based off of it?
It's
or-
similar. It is.
Okay.
It is based off of
Okay.
it. It's similar in gameplay. It's very, very fun.
So
if
I
you want
will-
something close to an RPG, this is it.
I'll be officially 27 when this game comes out. It's the day after my birthday.
Wow.
Well, your birthday's in March
Beautiful.
too.
Yeah, March 30th.
I'm the 15th.
Hey,
Hey.
girl. You my friend. Oh, everyone's favorite
Absolutely.
game.
So excited.
SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Great.
man.
Hydrated.
Q1 2020.
The only SpongeBob game I ever played was on Game Boy, and it wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty hard.
System Shock. Is that a horror game? That's number 9.
Looks kinda good.
I gotta say, I love me a good horror game.
I
the
do too.
Outlast games were
Outlast
Very
phenomenal.
good. Very
Rad.
good.
Phenomenal games.
But I am excited for a new horror game as well. Hindsight.
Hindsight 2020.
Does that mean every single time that you mess up, they go,
You can like rewind.
yeah,
I don't
like you
know.
could do it again?
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure.
Players will be
Bam.
able to go back and change choices that
Wow.
they made during the original playthrough and experience different outcomes. Every decision that you make will have an outcome.
Come
If you don't
on.
like it, just change it.
So
Wow.
Isn't that the same as just having a save state and just going back?
exactly.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Poor
Just
design.
rebranding it.
Poor design. Next.
New Rainbow
All
Six
right,
game.
over to the Rainbow
I've never
Six.
played a single Tom Clancy.
You didn't play
I-
Surge or whatever? Siege?
Search?
Siege.
Siege.
I didn't play Siege. I played Wildlands and enjoyed it until I got everything done and got
Well,
flooded with microtransactions.
That's not a Rainbow Six game.
No,
That's
it's
a
oh
Tom
yeah, no, that
Clancy
is a
game.
Tom Clancy.
Ubisoft makes it, but it's
yes.
not. I love anything that Square Enix develops.
Trials of Mana
Square
number
Enix.
12.
Square Enix, dude, they're great.
They are. They're a great company.
I just like I feel like they always have like a great. I'm a huge JRPG guy, from Final Fantasy to Kingdom Hearts to Fire Emblem games. Like I like JRPGs. I think the art style is amazing. I like the story that they're able to do. And I just never I haven't played many JRPGs that have made me just go, this sucks. I mean, they do get repetitive, but the story-based narratives are always exciting. I always enjoy grinding on those games.
I can't put enough time into them anymore.
Yeah.
I would love
Honestly.
to. I would love to be
the s-
able to.
With the Switch though, like and being
On
able
the
to take
go.
like Fire Emblem
Yeah.
portable, I would never be able. So my PS4, as much as I'm a PS4 guy at heart, I haven't been able to play a lot of games on it. I mean, if the Switch wasn't so conveniently portable, I would never have played it. I would never have been able to beat Fire Emblem, but I got it in my bag right here. I was playing it right before we started, and it's pretty good. I know we gotta keep going. We gotta do some shout outs, but let's I want to try.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Here we go.
Last of Us.
This is the big one.
This is
end it
the,
on
we
this
can
one.
end it after this one, but Naughty Dog, The Last of Us Part 2
Ashley Johnson.
is my girlfriend.
What?
I'm
What?
just kidding. She's the love of my life. Nah, I'm just kidding.
What?
Hold on.
Honestly, though,
I am-
Troy Baker.
I'm more of like for voice actresses. You want to know who I'm really into? Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey's awesome.
She's awesome as hell. She's so. Crystal, I'm sorry, but Laura
No, I
Bailey.
feel Troy Baker. Man,
She likes Travis Willingham.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, like if Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham want to come meet up,
Wife
yeah, we'll
wife
just
swap.
We'll spouse swap.
Wife
like that.
swap.
We'll spouse swap. Travis, I'll tell you, bro, she's great.
Oh no.
Hey, what the hell? I can't just say my girl's great. Travis, you'd have a lot of fun with Crystal. She's fun. Laura,
Oh,
I
oh,
promise you
God.
one thing.
Lots of anime.
Lots of anime. We can always sit there and critique other people's voice acting capabilities. And I love you.
I'm just not sure if I'm as excited for this as I was for the first one.
Can
I
I-
really enjoyed the
Can we
first
put
one.
bets real quick?
it was amazing.
Who wants to bet right now
First
Joel's
one.
dead?
He's not.
He's not.
You've seen,
She
they
hates
showed
it.
Hold on.
I never
Hold
played
on.
the first one.
Something. Oh.
You're
Oh,
bugging,
here we
bro.
go.
Do you want to play it?
Yeah,
I
do
have
wanna
it.
play Do you?
Yeah.
On
Play
what?
PlayStation.
I don't
It's
know.
only on PlayStation.
It's a Sony
It's on-
exclusive.
oh, that's
Naughty
right.
Dog is Sony
Yep.
exclusive.
Yep.
Dude, you have to, or at least like watch a YouTube stream of it because
Yeah.
it's amazing.
I'll
But
do it for you. I'll play that game.
Yeah, I'll watch you stream. Stream it.
Yes!
stream it on our channel.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, stream it on our
Okay.
YouTube channel. I really do.
I can.
Harley, I'm gonna set you up. You're going to be the official streamer of Half-Life.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding.
Christopher.
Oh, I got you, girl.
No.
And I want to invest in some of these games so you could play them. But hold on, real quick. So while they do show parts of Joel, I still think he's dead in the actual longevity of stuff because in the first game they did do a little bit of a tiny time skip of it.
They did.
So they might be going back and showing Joel on that part, but I think he's dead in this game.
I don't know. I think he
It's
might
gonna make me really
die.
I think he dies in this game sooner than we think.
I hope not, because man, he was.
And Ellie's gonna be.
I mean, I loved
was the
Ellie.
man.
I
No,
loved
Joel
Ellie,
was
but
the man.
Joel was just—he was such a great character, and
Yeah.
his character development
in the
from
dude.
to down and then straight back. Oh,
If you need, dude, you need to play it because the first 5 minutes of this game,
Yeah.
I will
Breaks
tell you,
your heart.
It will break
Does
your
it?
heart, and you will just you'll be like,
You
this
gotta
is
watch
what
Seth
would happen.
Rogen. Seth Rogen was playing, and they showed like the first 5 minutes of him playing, and he was like, "What are they doing?" And he was like, "Oh, God." He was like freaking out.
And then just like you get to that part with what's her name, the girl, like
Tessa, Ellie, Tessa.
Tessa,
Tess,
not
Tess,
Ellie,
Tess,
Tessa. You get to a part with Tess, bro, and she's just like,
Yeah.
I was like, no way, what's going on? I was so, dude, that game crushed
It's the greatest.
me.
I mean, like, as far as like story-based games go, you know, and I gotta hand it to Naughty Dog and Santa Monica Studio. They come up with phenomenal story.
They do a great job.
But
really do.
That I'm so looking forward to February just so I could play
I
it.
did enjoy the Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
That's how I know Naughty Dog. I'll never forget those intros.
I'm just patiently waiting on Elden Ring.
Is that on this list?
I don't know, but it should be.
We'll do a quick scroll through.
I don't
wait,
think-
hold on. Let's announce the 50.
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Really good
Let's
too.
announce the top 50. Go back up. We'll announce it. We don't have to talk about it. All right. So number
Empire of Sin,
number 14 is Empire of the Sin. 15 is Tactical Galactica.
Galactical.
I'm
You're
surprised
you're
Cyberpunk
skipping
is
through it real
Galactical.
quick.
16.
Cyberpunk 2077. That's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah, why
gonna
is
be
that so
good.
low?
17. Marvel, get out of
Ah,
here.
come on.
Marvel games, stupid.
Carrion.
What? Karen?
I love me some.
Dying Light 2 does look
platformers.
really good. I like
Yeah.
Dying Light 1. Minecraft.
Dungeons.
Okay, whatever.
Alrighty.
Everyone's trying to be D&D these days.
Wasteland 3.
Okay.
I'm into that.
Fantasy.
Phantasy Star Online 2. That's a big online game. Right?
Sega. Okay.
There you go. So I mean, Sony's, Nintendo's
Outriders.
gonna have it.
Call of Duty Black Ops 5.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Monstrum 2.
I don't know.
Halo Infinite.
All
Destroy All
Destroy
Humans.
Yes.
Whoa,
Human.
whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa!
Destroy
I
all
religiously
humans.
played these these
2020.
games as
I
much
just
as
used
I
to
could
love,
when I was
like,
a kid.
probing people.
Psychonauts
I know.
2
Psychonauts,
is number
yeah.
28.
Psychonauts
Cool,
is a
cool.
good game.
Oh, here we go.
Honestly,
Here we go. More
like,
Legos.
I
can't
played.
wait.
Lego
I
Star
played the Lego
Wars.
Star. A couple
They're-
Lego Star
Me
Wars.
too.
The
games.
Lego
They're really
games are
fun.
They're
phenomenal.
fun.
They're
They're
really fun.
really
They're
good.
hard, bro.
They are.
Yeah.
The Rift
Rift
Breaker.
Breaker.
That
Looks like an
looks fun.
RTS.
I would play it. I would beat you in an RTS.
Persona 5.
Persona is.
Persona.
I do like
great.
Persona.
Got this game. This game
Ghost-
right here is
Ghost
going to
of
be beautiful.
Tsushima.
This is
32.
going to be wonderful.
And,
Dragon Age 4.
Ooh.
That's a big one.
Eh,
Beyond Good and Evil 2. Here you go.
Perfect.
There,
There
you
it
go.
is.
35.
this
35.
is exactly
Bandai.
what I'm looking for in a game. This is everything that I want.
All right.
Let's keep strong.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
That's on the anticipated list.
Oddworld.
I wanna play
played
it.
Oddworld
I used to
on
play
Game
Odd-
Boy
I
Color.
played
That was a
Oddworld.
blast.
Oh, man.
That was such a good game. It was a black cartridge. I'll never forget it.
Super Meat Boy, honestly, that's a great game.
Is
I'm not
it?
gonna
I
lie.
haven't played
It was
that
free
one.
on like PlayStation Plus.
Radical Rabbit Stew. It's an indie game. Stranger Things. They're making a
Get
Stranger
out of
Things.
here. I don't like Stranger Things.
It's all like anime looking
mobile,
though.
This
mobile,
looks
iOS and
stupid.
Oh,
Android.
mobile.
I'm over it.
I don't like
I might look
games
at
that
it.
are modeled off.
Haven.
of
Never
movies
seen
most of the
Stranger
time.
Things.
No More Heroes 3.
I like No More Heroes.
Tales of Arise.
I love the
Another
Tales
Bandai.
games.
Oh yeah. What
Yep,
is the
they're
Tales game?
Tales games are JRPGs.
Okay,
They're just
just
really
yeah.
good games. They do it really well.
Lords
Lords
of the Fallen 2.
Really?
I'm into that.
Are you? Was it good?
It was. The first one was
Way
good.
to the Woods. Oh, this is one where you play as deer. This one
and
looked pretty
is
cool. I saw this
Studio
on
Ghibli.
E3.
Is this
It's
for-
based
is this
off
for-
of Studio
is it?
Ghibli.
Is this on?
Oh,
Yes, it's on the Switch.
Could it be on the Switch?
Yes, I'm buying it on the Switch.
This one was based
Beautiful.
off of Studio Ghibli, yeah.
Skull and Bones.
Skull
Is
and
that a
like
pirate
a-
game?
Looks
Can
like
we just
it.
look at this real quick?
Players will play as a pirate captain who is headed out to find some treasure. Players will be
Interesting.
sailing across the Caribbean Ocean in search of all kinds of riches and will be crossing paths with other pirates who have the same goal in mind.
Ubisoft saw Sea of Thieves,
like-
said, that sucks, we're going to make a better one.
Yeah. Seriously.
48 Crossfire
Fire.
X.
Haven't heard of it.
Okay.
Neither have I.
Neither
And it looks
have I.
like it stops at 48.
Wow, great job,
Wow.
guys.
They didn't even give us
Okay.
all 50.
Great job, guys.
there a
I
second
would like
page?
to add. I know this isn't for next year, but I'm super excited for the Star Wars game that's coming out next month.
I saw some gameplay of
Fallen
it.
Order?
Yeah.
It does
It looks
look
good.
good.
It looks
does
really
look good.
good.
Well,
It's
guys,
interesting.
we have to, before we take our quick break, we do have to get to shout outs for all of it's our over 100 subscriber episode. We appreciate all of our loyal fans who are making Half-Life and CT Casual ever so popular, and we appreciate your viewership and your fandom. So we're going to take a quick second and shout out some of our newest subscribers on our YouTube page. So, new subscriber from 8 hours ago, F Makers. Another one is Funny Puppy, Man to the Moon,
Okay.
Mac Mark, Crypto Planet, Jeff Lamson, Justin Diebold, Jacob Light. Thanks a lot for finally subscribing, loser.
Took me a little while.
Renma Marcani. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but I appreciate you. Brett Lerner, Isis Velez, Gara 1021, M. Roker T, Sarah Gibbs. Huh?
That's my friend Marcus.
Well,
Cool.
thank you,
There you
Marcus. Evan, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Sean Niebler,
Aw, Sean.
you know him?
That's my yeah.
Good guy.
Bill likes to play Magic with Sean.
Ricky Blaze, Jay Ubalas, Kevin Guy 35.
Oh, Jay Ubalas. That's me too.
Oh, snap.
That's
Harley.
my friend from high school.
Harley, bringing the fandom. Kevin Guy, Billy Militani, Billy Malit. That's your boy? What's up, boy? Esports 88.
Oh, that's me too. Eric.
Lucas Johnsonette.
Jackanet.
Jackanet.
That's me too.
Yo, all these people are hackman.com. Thanks, Harley. Bro, I love you, baby. That's my friend, my foster brother, Harley. Kiana Concepcion. That's me. Oh my God, so many of you guys. I mean, honestly, we're going to keep on shouting you guys out. Special shout out to Anthony DeJesus. Thank you for your loyal every single week messaging me, telling me how much you love the show. If you love the show, please comment below. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us who you want to bring on. What you want to know for our next couple episodes. We are fully packed out with guests going into almost fully into next year. We have a couple of free spots in December. But we have a bunch of guests we're going to try to bring on for you guys, and we appreciate all of our new subscribers. So we look forward to seeing you guys. Seeing you guys because we're going to be on video very soon.
Yes.
But also getting to bring you guys some more fun content. We're always trying to figure it out. And now that our crew is complete with Justin Diebold and Evan being official members with Half-Life, we're going to try to bring you guys some super, super fun stuff. But with that being said, we're going to take a break and we'll be back with this week's guest. Ooh. So as of right now, everybody on the CT Casual team say bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Limbiex Cleaning Service Inc. is redefining the cleaning industry with their safe, environmentally responsible janitorial services. Servicing the state of Connecticut, they provide residential and commercial cleaning. Their experienced, trained personnel utilize the latest technology to go beyond cleaning. Limbiex offers medical and terminal sanitation, janitorial, carpet and upholstery cleaning, floor maintenance, window washing services, construction cleanup, and much more.
Summer is gone and fall is upon us, and everyone's enjoying it except for your lawn. So sit back and enjoy that pumpkin spice latte and hire Michael A. Glidden Grounds Maintenance for your fall's cleanup. Family owned and operated for the last 15 years, Wallingford born and raised. Schedule now at 203-294-9213. Ask for Charmaine at the end of the call. All right, everyone, and we're back from the break with our guest for this week, Mr. Yeibi Colon, the inventor and creator of the new up-and-coming app, Questor. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming down. So how's everything going?
Everything's going good, It's
Yeah.
exciting to be able to have a platform to finally, unveil and speak about my idea to the world. I'm hoping, that this reaches millions of people. That's the energy I'm throwing
Millions,
out
bro?
there.
I'm hoping it reaches millions too, but our highest episode right now has about what?
1.2 thousand.
1.2 thousand.
And it's
right
only
now.
going to keep growing, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, tell us about Questor, man, because some of the guys we've gotten to see your Kickstarter page, but I want to know what your vision is and explain to everybody who doesn't know you. Start selling us on it, buddy.
Yeah. All right. So, as a gamer, I've always wanted to do something for the gaming community, or at least be part of the gaming community. And what I mean by that, I've tried, doing gaming commentaries on YouTube. I'll be honest, I didn't like the work I had to put in for editing videos because it's just not my thing. I haven't been able to get into streaming just because my schedule is all over the place. And for some reason, I also have I'm huge in entrepreneurship. So like, I was scrolling down Facebook one day and I saw this ad for like this gaming app or gaming like website about like having being able to get trained by pro gamers. And so I went on the website, to check it out because it really intrigued me. Having being able to like have the opportunity to play with someone like I don't know, Shroud or something like that.
Right.
The point is, I went on that website more than once, more than twice, and it was down. Like nothing about it was running up. And the crazy thing is, as soon as I saw that, like my mind just, I had a light bulb go off, and I thought about like, what if I create an app where like, regular gamers who are actually fans of Ninja or Doctor Disrespecting, all these, great pro gamers and streamers have the opportunity to play with them. I would go on YouTube and I would see videos of these guys just going to random lobbies with randoms, and the randoms just freak out. They have, how do you say, they're star shocked? Excuse me. I saw this one video where Ninja was playing with like this 10, 11-year-old kid. The kid literally started crying. You got to look it up. He literally started crying. So I took the concept, like imagine being able to play with a famous basketball player for a few bucks, not a few bucks, but like if you talk about $200 on the court, would you take the opportunity to do that? And I think you would, you know what I'm saying? And it goes for like anybody, or to race with your favorite NASCAR race or whatever the case may be. As a gamer, I think we would really appreciate it, and kind of like to brag and to show off to our friends. Look, man, I got the opportunity to play with so and so on this app. You should create a profile, and that's what I'm pushing for, man. You know what I'm saying? So there's opportunity for the streamers and pro gamers to make more income, another stream of income, and then for us casual gamers to just be able to go back home and tell our friends and family, listen, I got to play with so and so, or not even to tell them, but them able to see you live play with these guys as well. So
there's a real appeal there, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
a pretty badass idea.
Yeah, so thank you for that, man, and I'm just excited, man. That's why I'm like the energy in me. I think you guys could see it.
Absolutely.
And I needed this boost. I've been waiting for this. You were texting me, and it's like, man, make sure to be. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be there. This is something I want to push. 1.7. I think that's more than enough. So I appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, I am very excited about it. And so you're on Kickstarter right now, right?
Yeah.
And it's live?
It is live. So far we've had a couple donators. It's been, Kickstarter is definitely an endeavor. It's not easy.
No.
I've hired more than 3 people, to run my campaign. Over like 13,000 views on Facebook and Instagram, close to 400 click ads. The couple of people that have donated in the hundreds, and I'm like, wow. But I guess Kickstarter, I think the video that I'm making, just because I'm like literally at the very, very beginning, I don't have much material but the prototype to show people. So when they see the video of me just talking about it, people's attention span is like what, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. They say, all right, whatever. They don't look fully into it. But people who I've been reaching out to, streamers, I've been talking to, hey, would you be interested in beta testing for this app I'm creating? And they're like, yeah, sure, send me the link. Some read through and they're like, oh man, this is intriguing. Some have said no. But I was ready for that. I was prepared for that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the journey I'm on now, just marketing, reaching out to plenty of people, and that's what I'm doing right now.
You just need that like one big streamer to back you up, and I think that's where it's gonna just take off for you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And you're doing the right moves.
Yeah. So how do you plan on bringing people into this app? Like, how do you plan on bringing people to this platform and getting those major streamers there?
So right now, like I said, I'm just reaching out to streamers, asking them to beta test, and these streamers that I'm reaching out to, they have a few couple thousand followers, 8,000, 15,000 followers, and for them when they do the beta test, they would actually be promoting the app for me by telling these their viewers and their subs, like, hey, listen, if you guys want an opportunity to play with me, go on this app, register, and click on a session I created to be able to play with me, and I'm thinking by them doing that, let's say I got 20 beta testers who are lined up, and each beta tester has between 5,000 to 8,000, viewers. I'm pretty sure the word will spread, quite quickly. Definitely. So that's what I'm hoping for,
Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, that's a
just
solid
riding
plan.
the other people's audiences, man. Hell yeah.
Word of mouth is a very good tactic.
Absolutely, man.
It's
Word
a
of
mutual
mouth,
thing, yeah.
Word of mouth, and on not even word of mouth, it's like, he's doing a viral marketing where it's like, if this person has a 8,000 person audience and you just kind of go, hey, do you want a second to play with me? How about you go here? Now, how much does it cost to play? Like, what are your pricings on this?
So the pricing is all up to the streamer. Basically the way that works, obviously, like when I did the shop, I didn't with I kept it in mind that this is this is being promoted to the regular person. Not everyone is rich, and not everyone has $1 million or 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that because if let's say someone like Ninja was to hop up on this app, he's a brand name Ninja. He's huge. You know what I'm saying? And to play with someone like him, he could easily be like, all right, well, for a session, I want to charge $5,000. He could do it. He's Ninja. He has that power. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there'll be a lunatic out there who has the money, and he will pay to play with Ninja.
Quite a few lunatics.
People buy
Yeah.
Belle Daphne's bathwater. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure
You know what
someone
I'm saying?
will pay to play with Ninja.
Right. So, but I want it like to be, for example, if the streamer like Ninja, he has 10 million followers. Like he could literally create a session. This is just an example where he could create a session Monday night from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. For that session for 2 hours, say $80. And there's millions of people who he has. A session every other night with all those millions of followers are millions of dollars. Those millions of dollars are being left on the table. You know what I'm saying? So he has a ton of leverage and opportunity from his subscribers who already paid to see him play. And I'm sure there'll be more people who are willing to pay to play with him.
So the idea is you're trying to create a connection between the viewers and the streamers, because it's not even just about these high level people. It
Mhm.
could just be about these smaller,
Absolutely.
like 1,000 to 2,000 like view streamers.
Correct. And that's something that I've been doing my research on. A lot of gamers, a lot of these apps coming out, they have like Facebook gaming. They're trying to like get the streamer closer with the gamer. Have a better connection.
Right.
And even with Twitch in the comment section, a lot of times, when people comment, they feel like they're kind of like, they put in a comment, but the gamer's like in the middle of a game, he won't be able to see the comment.
No.
Me personally, when I put in a comment on a gamer's comment section, and they say, "Oh man, yeah," and they respond, it feels good. They're interacting with the community, and I think this app gives them the opportunity for the streamer to be able to connect more personally with his viewers and his gamers. And that's the whole point as well. This is like, I see it as an app that is solving a lot of issues when it comes for us to play with.
But you're also
These streamers.
partnering. You're partnering, and it's cool that you're like letting the streamer or that person in the e-gaming community, like you're letting them set the price for it. Like I think
Right.
that's pretty beneficial, and it shows real partnership because, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go with someone like Critical at 2.5 million subs versus PewDiePie, who's I believe that's still the number one on YouTube right now.
I don't want to even think about
He's
the
going.
number.
I think he's going back and forth with Mr. Beast. I think is his
I don't
name.
think it's
Yes.
Mr. Beast. I thought it was the Indian channel. Like there's a channel that's like Bollywood type of stuff. I'm almost positive.
That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive they're competing with PewDiePie at that number one spot on YouTube.
I don't doubt it.
So I mean, if you want to pull that, like who the top
T-Series is
T-Series.
number one.
There's like
PewDiePie is second.
oh they are
Oh, wow.
he fell off. He fell from great. Sorry,
Wow.
PewDiePie.
Oh,
That- right, he's
it's
probably-
fine.
he's
He's fine.
He's probably like, I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
All the backlash that guy faced. I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you
He
know,
doesn't even care.
That
No, he
dude like
doesn't.
probably didn't even like.
he's the man, though, man. I
I
respect
agree.
him.
I
You
100%
respect him?
agree.
I mean, I don't know much about him, but seeing what he's done like throughout the years and how consistent he's been with his channel, he's
I
cool.
mean, hell yeah. I really that dude got famous off like Let's Play scare videos.
Yep.
And everybody loved him like swearing in Swedish. Like I used to love PewDiePie. I mean, like, hey, granted, like you went to a meme channel, that's fine, but like when he was like a horror vlog gamer,
Yeah.
that was pretty sick. I
Yeah.
loved it.
He's hilarious.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, Yeibi. So who do you have right now that's like who have you had work with you on this app, like developing and where do you see, like, are you still in the first steps of this, or do you find
Very.
that you're like you're really starting to like break ground, and like where do you find, like, where's Questor right now for you?
Questor is still at the very beginning. You
Yeah.
know, The app idea in my mind has been, I've had it for over a year, you know, in my head, and kind of like seeing how can I get this started? How can I get this started? You know, back at that time when the idea first came to mind, I was working for Amazon. Now I'm working at AT&T. AT&T has been able to, you know, pay me a little more and giving me, you know, the opportunity to actually, how do you say, have the funds to get this app started.
Shout out to AT&T.
Yeah, AT&T.
Currently, buy one get one on iPhone and
Oh,
You know,
here we
AT&T's
go.
going for AT&T's big. They're starting to head into gaming now
absolutely.
too.
Well,
Yeah.
AT&T turned into what was a cell phone conglomerate into an entertainment company with the help of DirecTV and Time Warner, and now they're all about entertainment. And with gaming becoming a
Huge.
never ending, like it's only advancing and it's only getting bigger. And I hate the term e-game, like esports and stuff, like with this getting,
Oh no, it's a real thing.
I know I hate the term, but as it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I feel like, you know, Amazon has already jumped on board, like buying Twitch
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It only makes sense that other companies are going to follow suit and making this more of a streamlined type of thing. I mean, there's a lot of backlash with people who don't want that, like the parents of our society right now. They're like, no, they don't want them to play baseball, but they want to play Fortnite.
Come on, boomers.
All right, come on, just give up already. But what have you done, like your market research? Like, where are you seeing like the e-gaming community in the next 10 years? I mean, like obviously with developing an app like this, you know, I would say that you have to look 10 years ahead.
Absolutely.
So where is your market research showing you in e-gaming? Have you taken those steps yet?
Well, I go a lot on Reddit,
Mm.
and I read what people post and people say about streamers and what they want to do and this and that. So that's where I've got my information a lot from. And where the gaming is now, you know, with Twitch, Facebook, Mixer. Right now, I haven't, you know, it's like, you know, there's these competitors. So there's Mixer, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube gaming, Facebook gaming. I believe this one called Smash something. Anyways, it's for mobile gaming as well. Literally, it's
Yeah,
like,
mobile gaming has been taking off,
which
at
is
a
huge,
huge
which
way
is huge.
recently.
Oh,
yeah.
it's enormous in China.
So this
Yes.
is
It's
all those
enormous.
platforms
Call
like
of Duty Mobile is
Oh my God,
plus
it's amazing.
over
Yeah.
100 million.
amazing.
Broad spank you and call. I wish, is there a versus mode yet?
1-on-1.
Yeah, like
I'm
See
not
me
sure,
in
man,
Rust,
but I
bro.
played a lot. I haven't seen it. Probably they'll come out with it soon. But to those platforms is where I want to be shooting Questor at. You know, I did it for the gap I saw in. To be honest, I don't know where gaming is going, like which direction it's gonna take specifically in 10 years, but it's gonna keep increasing just because, like you said, it's not gonna stop sooner or later. But I looked at those platforms and I saw that gap. So what Questor does is he's filling those gaps in for fans of these streamers to just be able to have the opportunity of a personal interaction with these streamers.
yeah.
That's basically what Questor is.
Are you going to be allowing people on Questor to log in like how apps do via Facebook
Correct.
and
Yep.
via Twitch account? Would,
Okay.
would Questor allow them to use their Twitch or Facebook account to log into Questor and make an account?
Yeah, so we have an aim towards Twitch account, like to, well, you know what? I think if I'm understanding your question, let me correct myself.
Like I go to Call of Duty Mobile. It
Mhm.
says guest or log in with Facebook.
Correct. You'll be able to do that with Question.
Yeah, so you can log in with Facebook or create your own account. Would there be a Twitch option since that's the pretty much the and also Mixer? I mean, like there's a bunch of different
Yeah, now the
options.
ninjas moved.
So
That's
if you,
gonna
I
start
mean,
getting big.
can you pull up the prototype on the screen?
Yeah, sure.
For sure.
So if you go to basically I'll be able to. Yeah, so if you go to Kickstarter.com, you search Questor, like Questor app with an O, Questor.
Questor. Where'd you get the name? Is it just
Dude.
questing?
No, so the name, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So the name, me and my girlfriend were going back and forth of the name. First, I was thinking of naming it Joystick, right? Like, you know, joystick is having to do with games like a gaming controller.
Yeah.
And then the word joy, playing with a streamer will bring you joy, but I thought I was kind of like, I don't know.
Corny.
It's a
Yeah.
little bit of an
I
innuendo
like
in
it,
there,
but it's
too.
also
Yeah.
corny.
Yeah, and it's also really simple. You know, it's not unique. And then
I like Questor.
yeah, so if you go all the way down, or you click, go all the way down the link, you could copy and paste prototype link. So anyways,
Oh, was that it?
yeah, the prototype link right there. Questor prototype link. You just highlight, copy paste and whatnot.
So all the images we're seeing, that's actually in this prototype.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the prototype. Yeah. So what was your question? So yeah, so it was joystick. Then I got down to virtual point because I thought it was kind of like a virtual appointment between gamers.
Right.
Right. So I'm like, but and then as I was writing down the information to send it to the developers, whatnot, I was writing, where they make a request for gamers, whatnot, and I'm like, request. I'm like, how about Questor? And as a gamers, we could really relate to Quest is because there's so many side quests in so many different games.
It's professional, but it still hits it home with the original idea.
Exactly.
Of the app.
So Questor, and I'm like, let me make it with an O. So that's where the name came from.
Well, Fran's
So-
gonna log in with Facebook.
So there you go. You can log in with Facebook. Yep. Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. So
This
let's
is
see.
pretty. I really find it amazing that things like this happening in our in our state, Connecticut. The small state.
Well, if you
Thank
think
you,
about
man.
it, like he was saying earlier, you would pay to go hang out with your favorite athlete or like sports star.
Yeah, for sure.
So why not do that with?
And
this?
that's a constant, though. Regardless of where the video game industry is going, there will always be people who stream it, and there will
Yes.
always be fans, regardless of the platform.
Absolutely.
Of
Exactly.
what they're, you know what I mean?
So this is basically the splash page. Right. Well, the first page right here. Okay, so that's the splash page. This is then you see the login and whatnot, or you can connect with Facebook. So that's the options where you connect with Facebook. Now, the option with Twitch is not there to connect with Twitch like that. But what we do have is when you sign up as a streamer, Questor is the one who will be sending a request to the streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the streamer, when you sign up, we verify you there with YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, and Facebook, whichever platform you stream on.
Okay.
And the reason we do that is because we want to know if you're the real Shroud or you're the real Dr. Disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's just for us to verify on our end. And also, there's going to be a limit of like how many subs you have in order to start doing this. And it's not going to be something crazy. I'm thinking I'm still debating whether to do it between 50 or 150 subs, as long as you have a constant amount of viewers that see you play every time you stream.
Yeah, 150 sounds like a solid number.
I think so.
I mean, yeah,
That means
'cause
you put the effort, you put the work in.
and you're
Correct.
also like helping these people build that clout and giving them the opportunity.
Mhm.
And like you said, like things are expensive. Like you went from Amazon to AT&T, and AT&T helped you get the funds to help build this app more.
Yeah.
I mean, like being able to have a 150 sub channel right now and getting this extra revenue by even touching that hardcore fan base of 150 subs, you're helping this streamer get the funds to
Exactly.
still you're becoming like a real partner in this.
Yeah.
So I believe in your app, man. Like I really think it's
I
gonna
appreciate
I think
it,
it's
man.
gonna take off.
Thank
And
you.
honestly, I feel like, for the sake of things, like I've known you for a while. We went to high school
We went
together.
to high school together.
And as well as like, dude, this has to be a very baby idea because like a babyish idea even now, because I feel like back in May, I think you only just started to have this idea. How long has this taken
Oh,
you?
like I said, the idea, it was born in my head and when I was in Amazon. But, so what happened is that my girlfriend, she left the state and I saw that I was able to save up more money. So
She's pregnant now. You better be
she
nice.
is pregnant now.
not saving no
So
money
I
no
took
more.
this I took this opportunity. I'm like, you know what? I gotta get on this app now that I have the opportunity. And I'm not
Congratulations,
saying,
by
and,
the
and hey, she's gonna hear this, so she's gonna listen to this. I know she is, but I'm not saying that it was because of her. No, but I went out. I took her out a lot. I
Yeah,
went
but
out to eat.
you're not going out anymore.
Exactly,
So
you know.
that's pretty.
Well,
I
she's
get it.
back now. She's back now. By the way.
Hell yeah.
So having the fun.
Shout out to you,
Yes,
I'm
Abby.
the host.
Abby Sola.
Abby,
She's gonna be happy.
Hi, Abby.
we're shouting you
Hello.
out on the CT Casual podcast. What's going on, girl?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming back.
So I was, I did my research on trying to see how much it is to get, like a low end app started, but I really wanted to create a really good quality app, not something, jittery with like
Definitely.
ads in the way and all that. I wanted a clean app, so, I was doing my research, on app developers and how much it is to create an app. And fortunately, I came across this company. They're called Finally Free Productions. They're located in Brooklyn, in New York, and Long Island, New York. And I sent them an email, and they thankfully got back to me. And we set up a date to meet. Now, before actually meeting them, I saw another company, and just to sit down with them and meet with them to just talk about the app and write things down on paper and about the idea and whatnot, it was $2,000. I was like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. These people, they're amazing. They're really cool. This is what they do. They specialize in creating apps and all that. And just
$2,000.
$2,000 just sit down with
for
an
a
app
consultation.
Exactly.
Wow.
$2,000.
Woo.
$2,000.
Bruh.
Well, the market for apps
Our lawyer
right
didn't even
now
ask
is
for
huge.
$2,000.
Yeah. So once I saw, I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. So I went off and Craigslist. I'm like, let me go to
He's gonna
Craigslist see
hear
if there's
that and be
anything.
like, I gotta ask him for $2,000.
So
How could you, Chris?
So yeah, I sat down with them. They didn't charge me $2,000, thankfully. And when I sat down with the app developer, he himself, when I told him the idea, he's like, wow, he's like, that's sick. And they're really excited to be working with me on this. They're like, this is in demand, and and he really advised me on a few key points, and having this help as well. It's been really, I've been really fortunate, because I feel like sometimes you only know so much, and having that guidance or that helping hand, in an area where you don't know, it's really
Absolutely.
good.
Dude, it's
So-
exactly like how we built this. I mean,
This is really cool.
I appreciate it.
I love
Right?
it. I love it. This is my first time in an actual camera setting and everything. So I'm really excited, man. Especially talking about this whole idea. I'm like,
I told you, baby,
Over the
it's the
roof.
real deal stuff.
love it.
man. But like even me, like our story, like just having, I had an idea, went to Francisco. Next thing you know, all this happens.
Yeah.
Like partnered up, have cameramans, have show coordinator, have a sound guy, have a co-host, like have actors, have all this stuff. I mean, it's all about having a
Action.
reliable partner.
yes,
And
yes.
Now, when Questor, you like this is still your baby though. Like
Yeah.
no, like this developer and all this stuff. Like no one's taking this idea. You have the bylaws all set out for it. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
safe. It's yours.
Yeah, when we sat down, we obviously signed a non-disclosure agreement, and he made it very clear. He said, this is your app. This is what you do. We're only developing it for you. That's it.
Right.
So but he made it very clear, and so yeah, they're excited to work with me on it, and they show me a few other apps they worked on before.
Can you say like anything they have worked on? Anything?
Yeah,
that
yeah. They did this app called Renta. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's basically you could rent other people's things. Like I don't know if there's any other app like it out there, but I don't know if you
What's the extent of the things you can rent?
literally anything. A pair of shoes. Yeah, you want to rent my shoes? You put it on Renta, and you can rent somebody's pair of shoes for I don't know the weekend where you go to the club or send a party. That's what you want to do.
Can you
If you have, like, a
imagine?
But
second
literally, you
console,
want to
can
rent a
that out to
toaster?
people.
You rent the toaster.
That'd be
You need.
sick.
I need a
Yo,
toaster.
right? It's like Rent a Center app.
Nice. That's
Yeah, it's
Yo,
called
dude.
Renta.
Because Rent a Center garbage.
It is
Close
super.
their doors.
I love all these little ideas that people come up with. And
Yeah,
throw
you
into
know what he
apps.
told me?
And then
Seems
they
so
grow.
simple.
You know,
does.
do you know what he told me when I went to for that consultation? He said that people come to him with the most ludicrous idea, and they are making bank.
Yep.
Bank.
I think you're capitalizing on a industry right now that is continuously booming, and you're going to hit that goal. What's your goal right now? On can you go back to Kickstarter page?
Slide me over there.
Sorry, we'll slide over the computer. TT, get out of my laboratory.
So yeah, no, this podcast is really cool, man. I love it.
Dude, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Dude, you raised $662 right now?
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. So far.
When did you put this up?
So as you can see, I put it up. What is that? 16 days ago. 15,
Nice.
15 days ago. No, 16, I think. Right?
What?
Did I get in there
I don't know,
right?
it says 13 days to go.
Yes, it's
Yep.
well ago. I believe 16 days ago. Right?
Okay.
No, how days in a month? 30 months. So yeah,
So
15 days. Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. Point is, so yeah, like I said, Kickstarter has been an endeavor. I've been reaching out to people, sharing the idea, friends and family. I don't know what it is. I gotta be honest. There's something about when you start an idea, your closest people that you look up to don't always back up your idea, and it's always a Debbie
Kickstarter is
Downer.
an uphill
You-
battle as well.
Yeah,
I would say, great interview you should listen to is with our interview with Dr. Dusa. And he says it. He says, people want you to stay where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because people take your ideas and you could have an amazing idea or this amazing drive, but when people don't support you, it's because they want you to stay in the shit with them. I mean, they want you to stay down, and they want you because if you rise up and do something amazing, it's only gonna make them feel more ugh. And that's why when you told me you finally because it was like pulling teeth to get you to tell me about your idea until this was out, and you finally told me your idea, and all I said was you need to come on our podcast so that you could talk about it, man, because this is so cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
Dude, you were pulling teeth. I went there.
You don't want to give up a good idea.
But I told him, I was like, I'm not gonna. I sound like that kid.
Oh my god.
There was there was this kid who wanted our idea, and I was just like, all you gotta do is come meet up with us in person and talk to us. And he didn't want to hear. He's like, I'm not gonna steal your idea. And I felt like I was sounding like that to you, but I wanted to support your idea.
I appreciate it.
To do whatever we could to get your word out, bro. Can you scroll? I want to see the rewards that you're offering.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So it's tier 1 reward, making it simple, $50 or more. You get your name on the website. So anybody who donates, right, and picks the rewards, you're gonna get your name on a special part of the website or the app, right, as recognition. You were part of the team. You were a smart part of the team that made this a reality.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So I think people are like, wow. So imagine this app blows up into something, I don't know, like
your name's on it.
You made this reality, you know what I'm saying, along with me, along with everyone else, so that's another, and I'm putting on every tier, but obviously every other tier goes up a bit more. Like this one here, you get a t-shirt with the promo code for one free gaming session. So whenever you get picked, you get a promo code, boom, and that gaming session is free instead of having to pay for it.
Just wait till one of the big ones gets on.
Yeah, right.
Correct. And then the next one, which is the last one, tier 3. Same thing, everything, includes everything as tier 1 and tier 2. And you get invited to our personal VIP party. So that's what we're trying to do. If this thing succeeds, we're trying to host.
Don't say if. It's when this succeeds.
Yes.
Thank you for the correction.
Absolutely.
So when it succeeds, we're gonna have a VIP party event. And I'm looking at a really nice hall to rent and everything. So I'm gonna be, it's a limited amount of people, as you can see. So there's only 100 seats, and including friends. That's apart from friends and family who will be attending. But those hundreds that do donate, that do pick this reward, like I said, they're gonna be invited, and they're gonna be recognized for their donation and for the help, in front of everyone of the attendees there, and have a certificate along with a personal reward as well. So.
I think that's pretty rad.
I agree.
Thank you, man. So yeah, and they're in the camp, and I read kind of like my story or whatnot, talking about it, how I was scrolling down Facebook. That's literally how the idea came. I was playing Fortnite, scrolling down Facebook, and I'm like, and I saw this ad, and
that was it.
And when I saw that, I put 2 and 2 together. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys how this is gonna benefit me, because a lot of people, I think, don't see I haven't really expressed the whole business part of it yet.
Yeah.
So
you do it. You say
because you spoke about the not wanting it to be cluttered with ads. So how is that going to work?
So exactly. So this is the way I see myself making the income I'm gonna make. So I took my inspiration from Uber, and the way Uber makes money. Well, at least one of the way that Uber makes money, is when you drive for Uber, Uber takes 20% and they give you 80%. Now, when these streamers go out there and they start charging, right, they're all these viewers, however amount they charge for, they're gonna take the 80%, and I'm gonna take the 20%. And I was doing the calculations, and I'm like, what if I have a few streamers, like 50 streamers making $300 a day each? That's $15,000 in a day. $15,000 times 30 days, that's $450,000 in a month. $450,000 times 12, that's $5.4 million a year. 20% of that would be mine. That is $1.1 million a year. That's how I got to the calculation.
That's a similar model to Patreon as well. Yeah.
But when you also look at that, this overall that's I think 2080 is pretty good for having it on your platform and giving them an extra source of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
Versus
it's a mutual benefit, 100%.
Yeah,
it's So just I'll try to get on.
Good idea.
I think I'm gonna have to leave Half-Life and I have to go start working for Questor, dog.
Dude, that's my
I'm
dream,
the
man.
host now.
Jacob is just doing
Yeah, right.
I'm keeping Mitch.
You're never gonna.
We're all keeping Mitch.
Mitch comes with me.
No way.
forever.
No way.
Mitch is my man.
You will not win him in court.
I win court. Dude. Oh, man, dude. I like that you you have it thought out, bro.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
So yeah, man, like I said, the Kickstarter project it's been hard, it's been hard, try to raise funds, I've hired, a team of people to run it for me, the campaigning and everything. I'm a bit disappointed the second team of people I hired, because for the ad they put on Facebook, they didn't put the video. So I'm like, excuse me, can you not just put the name Questor? Can you go back and put the video? And they're like, oh no, we can't do that because so and so. So I'm like, whatever.
You know what? This is what I'll say for you. You send that to us. I'll put it on our Facebook page. I would like to put the ad on our Instagram for you. We would
Thank you,
we
man.
would like to help you out with this because I really honestly I believe just seeing the faces in our room, like I think a lot of people in here believe in your idea, man. Just
Thank you, I
from the
appreciate
gamers
that.
that are sitting here right
Share
now.
your energy with me.
Chill out, Goku. I wish I could do a really good Piccolo where I'm just like, no, just Senator. Take it. Or like there's that one guy who's just like, there's no way I'll give it to Yeibi. I'm the prince of all gamers.
For real.
I like your logo, man. It's a really nice. and
Yeah,
clean
thank
logo.
you, man. So that's basically there. That's how the streamer profile would look. Right there, that button where it says Questors, that 58 is the amount of followers he currently has on Questor, right?
Okay.
When he clicks that button, those spots that it says on the bottom available. When he clicks that button, for example, let's say spot right there, 213. That is February 13th, right? 10 means that 10 people have requested to play in that session with him. So when he clicks that top button, Questors, it generates a like a lottery and it picks someone at random.
Okay.
Dude, that's
So-
actually so.
That's
and
a-
it's so
yeah.
organized too.
Yeah.
Like
And
that's,
Yeah, the
that's
reason
scheduling for them, like they don't have to do this themselves.
correct, and the reason we came up with this method is because if you have millions of followers, we don't want you getting overwhelmed. Like we're trying to make this as organized as I possibly can. We just want people just hitting you up, blah blah, blah, and you just, as many, and where it says Questors, as many people that they want, they could request to play as many people as they want. But it's it's organized in the schedule. He has a click of a button. He doesn't have to worry. Oh no, and pick someone at random, and you get a notification saying congratulations. So man, you get a notification like congratulations, you've been picked to play with Ninja, Doctors, or PewDiePie. Like, oh my gosh, bro, I've literally just been picked. I can't wait. So I think I thought about it that way. I think that is so cool, man.
I think that if you market this the right way around the holiday season, and if you keep on doing your work and promoting this and marketing this the right way, and obviously your core base right now is going to be children.
Yeah,
They're going to be the young. Like,
I actually
not even the millennial. It's going to be these kids
Yeah.
who, because like when we were in school, what was the thing? Oh yeah, and Harley over here, she's like, yeah, I'm trying to play, dog, but I'm trying to play with my favorite streamer. But like when we were kids, right? When you're in school, what's the number one thing people like? If you didn't have the nicest shoes and all that kind of stuff, it was just like you were a whack.
Yeah.
I kind of started thinking like, what's it like today? So kids were probably like, yo, you don't got that Fortnite skin, you're a whack. You don't got
Wow,
this, you're
yeah.
a whack. You don't got that gun skin.
That's
you're
crazy,
whack,
right? Times do change.
and it's like you're a whack, you're whack, and now it's like this weird, like you're helping these kids get this clout. You're helping these kids be like, yo, I played with Ninja, dude. So get out of here, dog.
Yeah.
Well, gaming used to be a niche thing. It's
Yeah,
not
man.
anymore. It's
super
mainstream.
What game besides Fortnite do you think really made it big?
Apex.
No. Because Fortnite was big before Apex.
Well, PUBG's similar as well.
PUBG. Yeah.
I mean, PUBG. What they do? They paved the way.
No,
yeah, in a
I'm
way,
just talking
in a
about
way.
like what was the game that
Well, it was all Let's Plays because it
Yeah,
used to be a
I think
problem for
Call of Duty-
streamers
Call of-
back in the day on YouTube because
Call
they
of
couldn't
Duty,
do it.
though? Call
Ah.
of Duty, Halo.
Well,
Things
hold
that
on,
made- that
I missed
helped-
your question.
things that started helping make the gaming community more mainstream.
Oh, yeah,
While yes,
yeah.
it was niche. Like I'm over here playing Kingdom Hearts,
see
and
what
people
you
are
mean.
like, "You like Disney? You're whack." But like, like kids.
I think
Disney's
those
not
arena
whack.
game technology.
So Halo,
Yeah,
Call
like-
of Duty,
so those-
Quest Arena,
Modern
or
Warfare
Quake
2.
Arena.
So there's more championship type of games like over that time, you know. But when do you think it finally hit? Like that one game, besides Fortnite, because I think Fortnite kind of took it all over. I want to know that.
For tournaments.
No, just for that one game that made all these kids just.
League of Legends, Minecraft.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
that is got to be it, huh?
That's
Minecraft
part of
is
it, but
huge.
It's also just
Huh?
a change in technology.
Minecraft?
That's all it is.
Minecraft's
Minecraft is
It's all
huge.
over
I
the
think we
place.
talked about it on the podcast at one
Yeah.
point, but this dude is like, I think he's got $1 billion notch. I
Yeah,
think
man.
I think he has $1 billion. He's like 1.1 billion.
One singular billion dollars.
He's not a billionaire, but he has $1 billion. But like I saw an interview of him, and like he's like, yeah, when I sold Minecraft,
1.5
1.5
net
billion
worth. Yep.
Are you a billionaire if you only have?
I think you're a billionaire. At
I'm
that.
pretty sure
you're
you do.
balling,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
pretty
You're
sure.
balling for
$1 billion,
life.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You're a billionaire.
Like you
made it.
could technically wipe your ass with $100 bills and just. Be
I
like,
do it.
I don't
That's
care.
probably not a good idea.
But you know what they say? Like this difference between $1 million
dirty.
and $1 billion, that $1 million in hundreds is only about this high. And I'm holding, for context, my belly button to my chest in stacks of hundreds. That's $1 million. But $1 billion in hundreds you could stack, and it'd be 3 stories tall. So
Wow.
there's a big difference when you kind of think about the difference between $1 million and $1 billion.
That seems unwieldy. They got to make the $1 billion bill.
Seriously.
That $1 billion. But yeah, I guess you could say it would. But so here's a question. Go right back down to the times, the dates. Now, let me put my glasses on so I can see this a little bit better.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm a dork. So that says 30 people on February 13th.
Right. 30
Now-
people have requested to play on that date.
They've requested to play. Are they paying?
No,
at
not
that
yet.
point? Do you only have to pay if you're selected?
Correct.
So that's good too.
Yeah.
Now, what happens to all these other people who requested? Are they allowed? Are they like funneled out and they're able to request a different day?
Correct.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. What's the cap on a day?
Do they
Actu-
set that?
Yeah, there.
So that's
there should be a cap.
something. Yeah. So right now it's actually one. As you see it here, remember it's just a prototype, and we're actually gonna fine tune this app even more.
Mhm.
Not too much crazy, but
Enhance.
like obviously I want it to the point, like for example, like let's say a gaming session. I want to make 3 gaming sessions in a day. I'm gonna wake up at 8, make a gaming session from 10 to 12 for those 2 hours. Somebody could request for that time as well. And then I take a break, 3-hour break, and then come back at 4. Hey, gonna do another session, take another break, and then another session from 9 to 12 or something, at night. So that type of thing. I want to be able to make like that as well.
So could they set the amount? So like I'll do today 30 players. Tomorrow I'll do 5 players. Could they can set them?
No. So what they could set the amount is on the dates, how many spots.
Mm-hmm.
So the spots, they could set how many spots. Like,
Okay. So they
like
choose
for-
one spot if they want to just do like a one-on-one kind of thing.
Okay.
yeah. So they could do that, and basically, right, with multiplayer games, we're gonna keep updating that because that's what we want. We want it to be able to, if he creates a session, how is it gonna work where you request for one session here, and then he requests for one session, but it's the same session, or you guys are just meeting up to play that 4 squads on Fortnite or Apex, or whatever the case may be.
So if he like, and I don't know.
Hopefully that makes
I
sense.
don't know if you
No, it
just answered my
definitely makes
question. I'm going to try to ask. Hopefully, it's not the same thing that you just answered. But now let's say like this streamer wakes up, he sees that there's 10. You say there's a lottery, but he says, I'm going to do a multiplayer game and I'm going to take 5 out of the 10, and then that lottery generates the 5 of those 5 players like to play, or is it always just a 1v1 type of thing?
No, so basically it's not a by 1v1. What do you mean 1v1 as a like you versus me?
Yeah, like if he wants to just like you guys are just gonna play co-op on some
Anything.
game.
I mean, this could be anything. Any type of game. You just meet up. So when you finally get selected, the chat box option is gonna finally open up.
Yep.
And you'll be able to chat back and forth with the streamer and select the day. Well, not entirely chat, but basically like send the console you want to play on and the game you want to play on, so and so you agree on it. Right?
I feel like there's one person you should target, and only because I really like this streamer a lot. His name is Ibraleezy, and
Ibraleezy.
he always puts his like PSN out, and he because he wants to play with people. He likes to play Grand Theft Auto and multiple room chat with people, and his PS4 friends list is always maxed out.
Hmm.
That might be somebody you would want to target because if he likes to do this type of stuff, Questor might be a really good. And he's I believe, you pull up Iberleezy on YouTube.
So they interface through that chat system, and that's how they get the information to be able to play with the stream.
Correct. I mean, when they first request to play in a session, that session the streamer has already created it.
Okay.
So, but if for some reason they kind of like want to modify, the date and time,
dude,
we give them the option. They necessarily don't have to because the streamer he already has a date set.
Right.
And you're obviously requesting, because it works for you. You're free. You know how your schedule is, and you can request. But for some reason, you kind of want to modify. We give you the options to modify the date and time.
Okay,
So
cool.
this is
Yeah,
him.
it's flexible. That's good.
He's currently, dude, I watched this channel
Okay,
glow
sweet.
from 100,000 subs to like what it is right now. And this dude has 599,000 subscribers. And this might be beneficial for somebody like him just through video games that I've seen him play, and he kind of I think he needs that type of management. So, and I think that your app might be able to rely on a service that he might be looking for. Now, do you have competitors out yet? Is there anyone else doing this?
As of right now, I've done my research. I've spoken to my development team, and I'm solid. As of right now,
No one.
as of right now, and I've actually put in for a patent as well. And this project is patent pending, so it's solid.
Yep.
So
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeibi.
Yeah.
Bro, I know for a fact you're going to blow up and your soon to be daughter. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dayo, that's her nickname. Well, her middle name. We've
Dio?
agreed on. Yeah. Well, my girlfriend, she's Nigerian. She wanted to give her a Nigerian middle name, so we agreed on Oladayo, which means wealth has become joy. My girlfriend's name, by the way, means born into wealth. So her middle name is cool. Like it's
Does Yeibi mean grind till I die?
Dude, Yeibi just means, dude. Where my dad, he must have done some good drugs back in the day because he looked at the TV, the company JVC, and he's like, let me name my son Yeibi. That's where my name came from. That's what he told me. That's where my name came
You
from.
are kidding me.
Unfortunately, but
Damn, named after like the worst manufacturer.
My goodness.
But you know what? You're manufacturing a badass app. Bro.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly
Badass
the way I look at it, man.
Hell yeah, dude. And like now your girl is born into wealth. I mean, she's found you because you're about to blow
Right,
up.
right.
Your daughter's, she gonna have a
Dude,
cakewalk, bro.
you want to know something crazy about almost 2 months ago, I had a dream. I had a dream, right? Because this is all I think about is Questor. I had a dream. It was like a very blurry. I mean, dreams are always blurry, right? You don't really know what's going on. But what I took out of it, I was literally sitting down. I had a black T-shirt on. I was being like interviewed, and I had my Questor logo on the T-shirt, and under it says Samsung.
Oh, I'll make it happen for you, baby.
No. You're missing the point.
That was the pitch. The pitch.
No. But this is the crazy thing. This is how I look at it. It's almost like a symbolism thing because you work for Samsung, you have this podcast, and you're interviewing me.
Yep.
Right. And on top of that, the whole shirt thing, we spoke about getting there for
True.
pennies on the dollar.
I want to try to get that for
So
you,
it's
dude.
crazy how things is kind of, and that's how I interpreted the dream. And
Yeah.
here I am, you work for Samsung. We want to get
We
these
wanna,
shirts
I do
rolling
want
out.
to try
So
to help you with your merchandising, man.
thank you,
we
man.
See if we can
Absolutely.
try to help you out. I mean, this is the guy to talk to right here.
We'll talk.
Absolutely, man.
That's all him.
So yeah, man.
I mean, Fran is. You want numbers, man? This is my thing. I just go to Fran with ideas, and then he'll be like, "Well, Chris, we'll just have to look at it and make it happen."
Gotcha.
Chris, you have a lot of ideas. I really like what you're doing, Chris. So, Chris, you have a lot of ideas. Chris, we got to make sure we look at the money, Chris. Chris, I'm looking at our financials like that. And you hear his voice. I don't hear how he sounds. I hear, indubitably, sir.
I'm not bougie, guys. I don't think I've ever
He's
heard
not
that.
bougie. This guy goes to brunch.
Brunch.
He'll be like, "Oh, I had a really, my mother made me a really beautiful chorizo omelet today at
Let me
brunch."
get a bottomless mimosa. Bottomless mimosa, please.
Bottomless mimosas, please. He'll be like, "Courtney, wine at this hour?"
There's nothing wrong with a good brunch.
Brunch is always good, man.
Of course.
Brunch is always
Brunch
good.
is awesome. You're big to go on a lot of brunch. One day when we both blow up, when our studio blows up and Questor blows up, we're gonna be sitting somewhere laughing about today.
Yes,
I believe that,
absolutely,
man.
man.
I believe it all happens.
You got to
for-
speak into existence.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
We're
vibrations.
confident. Half-Life and Questor are the two things you need to see coming out of Connecticut. And
Yeah.
those
Where
are
did you get your name from? Half-Life.
bruh?
Well,
I feel like I told this story a lot.
yeah.
But I missed it. If you told it at the store, I completely missed it.
So no, I've just told it on the podcast before. It's called A Half-Life Start.
okay.
When I first started doing this type of stuff, long story short, because everybody who has listened to us has heard this story.
We've done a lot of things and stuff and things.
So back in like 2012 or so, I was homeless and doing my thing, and my friend Griffin Moore, shout out to you, baby, I love you. He was just like, we should throw a show. We threw a show. Then I was just like, we should do this for money. We started doing it for money. I called myself Silver City Productions. Some other company was called Silver City Productions. I called myself. Then I partnered up with this other kid. He's still around, and I won't mention the company name, but just for other reasons. And then I teamed up with him. We separated ways just through creative differences. And then I started going under Half-Life Entertainment. And it was just simple. I was down and out, really depressed. I felt like, I was just not getting anywhere. I was listening to a song. It was called Half a Life. And then I was like, Half-Life. And I was just like, I feel like I'm one step out of this entire world, bro. And then next thing you know, it just clicked in my head. And that was it. I wanted Half-Life Entertainment. So
Cool.
Started booking shows. Then I met Jacob and Rocky, who's not here right now. We started booking shows with my friend Joe and our other friend Mike. And then I got with Samsung, and things just got overwhelming with Samsung. I wanted to more make it my career.
Yeah.
And then I took an offer to come play Dungeons and Dragons with a friend.
Cool.
I met Francisco, and then I was just like, I have a page, and it had a lot of followers on it, and I was just like, we can call it Half-Life, but I want to rebrand it something else. So we called it a Half-Life Start for the more nostalgic video game approach of our pixelated heart symbol.
It's
Yeah.
also a wonderful video game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean,
it's a
let's-
classic.
Yeah.
it's Half-Life?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a great video game, but at this point, you're never going to make part 3, so I don't even crap.
I kind of feel the same way, but I'm still just hoping a
So-
little bit.
I just read and saw a lot about it. I never got to play it, but I just know it's good.
So
It's a wonderful game.
Dude, they had chicken heads. They're monsters. But
They were like crab.
they were like
things.
crab
They were like
monster,
weird
but
crab head
the
sucker
pixel at this
things.
point, like the pixelization of like how horrible the game's graphics are now, which I still think they hold up, but I still think they're horrible. It almost looks like they're like the zombies or whatever you want to say are in the game are running around. They look like they had chickens on their heads, like actual like naked chickens, like defeathered, ready to put in the oven. Like they're like, "Wah, wah, wah, wah," like, it looks like chickens on their heads. In my
That
opinion.
kind of bothers me now because I just downloaded New Vegas again, like the old 360 version. And
Yeah.
God, are the graphics awful.
I know.
I love that
Wow.
game. It's my favorite Fallout game. Awful graphics, can't play it
I like
anymore.
that game too. You want to know why I like? You ever played New Vegas? You a Fallout fan?
No, I can never get into Fallout, man. I mean, I got the last one that came out. What was it called?
Fallout
76?
Or Fallout
Yeah,
76.
Fallout 4,
Four.
okay.
I
We
tried
go-
playing it, but for some reason, I
Sucks.
can't just get into it. I don't know, and I
You
like
didn't
it.
understand Todd's vision.
Probably.
Sorry.
No, I mean, I like the whole concept about it. I don't know. I guess I was too busy playing other
What's your
games.
favorite game right now?
Apex, man? Definitely. I'm
You're
grinding
still on
it.
Apex?
Yeah,
I heard
I'm
it's
grinding,
like it's
man.
like down and out right now. Like
I mean, I can't wait for the new Call of Duty because I'm a huge Call of Duty fan, and I'm
It
so
does look
happy
good.
with what they did with this one coming up.
50v50 map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
huge.
gonna be rad.
Yeah,
like
that's gonna be really cool.
I'm down. If you got PS4, add me. It's Crespo 4, number 4, the win, and I'll play with
The
you.
win.
Crespo for the win,
I'm just
You
waiting
will
on
get
Elden
the
Ring.
win.
dude. I want the new Elder Scrolls game. You're not into like those
Yes.
big games.
No,
like that?
yeah. I
Bro,
bought-
big open world games like that involve that type of. Oh my god, they're the best. Because you could just sit there and grind forever. What are you two chatting about over there? The Witcher 3? Witcher 3 is a good game.
ready
Wonderful
for the
game.
season on Netflix.
Absolutely wonderful
The-
game.
Yeah.
series?
Yes, dude. They are coming out of the Netflix series.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I want to watch it.
I will. I'll check it out.
I just okay.
Good. He played the games. Good.
I mean, it's
I
always
just get worried with Netflix series of anything. that
hold
I
on.
love.
Well, I get worried when they do anime.
Me too.
I hate when they do live action. So we just saw a live action.
Yeah, live action anime.
It was not. It's a live action anime, but it was a YouTube skit. It was what I wish all live action anime was like. The context was great, the graphics was great, the choreography was great, the plot was similar to an anime, but it was a spin-off live action version. And I loved everything about it. And I think about like M. Night Shyamalan's version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm like, dude, this is such booty. Years ago when we're kids and like Dragon Ball Z Evolution, oh god, what a friggin' train wreck that is, you know? Like, dude, those were horrible.
The Death Note.
His name is
Death live action.
Light Turner.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my name's Light Turner, and this is my girlfriend Mia.
You know, I saw the
Disgrace my
movie
last
first
name.
of Death Note. I had never seen the animated series, and when I saw Death Note, I was kind of like stoned.
The animated series. It's the
Anime series. Thank you. You
Don't
could tell.
call
You could tell I'm not a huge anime fan, but I still love it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. So I saw the movie. I was with my buddies. I was in and out of it. But when I saw the anime, I just saw how I understood why people were so upset at the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I understood it, and the anime is something phenomenal. It's like I
Yeah.
call it the Breaking Bad of anime.
It's
see
definitely because
that.
Breaking Bad has that, and I'm a very
Not in the way if there anything similar. I just mean the weight that Breaking Bad held in
I'm a
series.
novice
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
of when
Yes.
it comes to Breaking Bad lore, but like the thriller of it, is this guy gonna get caught? When's this gonna happen? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It was the same of like the ever so light versus L battle of that anime series, and I get it. It's very hard to capture the beauty and what immerses you through a series in a 90-minute production.
It's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Well, it's not impossible.
It's very hard to capture magic, but it's like they didn't even try. They made it more mainstream for US audiences. They didn't give it the flair. And my thing is that anime, I loved anime. I've loved anime since I was a kid, and I used to be ridiculed and called like nerd and homo for loving anime, you know, and called all these like really inappropriate things. And it was like, because I loved that type of stuff, I got ridiculed over it.
And now everybody
So-
loves it.
Yeah, well, and my thing is that when you try to make things mainstream and you do a horrible job at it, you're not letting that culture get any type of justice. Like, you're not giving them justice. So that's why I hate live action. The only people who do live action right are the Japanese. It's and I'm not like even saying that they do it perfect. Is like the Attack on Titan live action movies that came out, garbage.
Wow.
The Rurouni Kenshin series, like, you ever watch Rurouni Kenshin?
No.
Come on, dog. You gotta get on your anime
Rurouni
lord.
Kenshin. It sounds really familiar.
Imagine you just saw all your Questor stuff going down because they thought you didn't like anime.
All right, well, people, I'm sorry. I apologize. No, I just be honest. I mean, right before I met my girl, I was like literally on this anime binge watch, and I was like watching everything like from like, you know, I started with Dragon Ball Super, right?
Okay.
And then
you
from-
started with Dragon Ball Super?
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Dragon Ball Super. I got really hooked, and then I went from there to Death Note, and then My Hero Academia, and so. You know, so I've been watching the most recent things coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love it. I love it. I love anime. I do.
I tell you, I mean, if you're getting into My Hero Academia, you're already in my good graces because
On the
that's
right track.
my
It's really
favorite
good.
anime right now.
Really.
Right now, that is the one anime that can capture the immersive of action, story plot building, watching your hero go from zero to hero. I love like a hero's quest, and they do it very well. The music, they know how to. Who directs My Hero Academia? Because this guy knows how to build and compose the right music to tug at your heartstrings. It's beautiful. It's triumphant.
Mhm.
Is that the right word? Triumphant.
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 Kenji
Sorry.
Nagasaki.
Kenji Nagasaki. No, Kenji Nagasaki. Stop it. Okay, Harley's half Japanese. If you ever listen to an episode of the podcast, I was blown away finding out she was Japanese.
I see it.
I did. I just thought she was like some kind of
Half
Spanish.
Japanese and half what? Yeah, you. I mean, I
Half,
don't.
half, half.
I understand
Your
the
3 halves of
Spanish
the whole.
part. I definitely,
You're man pear pig.
I definitely see the Spanish part. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a
You
lot
can
of.
see that she could be Spanish though, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
see
one of,
it.
I know
at
you're
all.
not, but it's like this like light skin, like I'm Puerto Rican, like light skinned Puerto Ricans, like you're all
By
over.
the way, you're Puerto Rican.
Come on, Yeibi.
But yeah, no, I know. But I know. But seriously, for a moment, I almost forgot.
Yeibi, I know I look like the whitest guy on earth, but
I know. I look Arabian. Like, you're Puerto Rican? Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
You're what?
No, when people ask me, "Are you Arabian?" I'm like, "No, my friend. I'm Puerto Rican." Oh, you look like you.
Well, you got the
belong-
name like Yeibi, and then I would think you're
Yeah,
like.
I get
think,
it all
you
the time
know,
at work.
dude.
They see my name. Oh, it's Middle Eastern. I'm like, yeah,
You've
no.
been
Like
like,
I
yeah.
said, my dad.
You gotta go see your dad and be like, Dad, you messed up, Dad.
Seriously,
Who gave you this name, Dad?
seriously.
He'll be like, Mira, it says JVC. JVC. Yeibi.
For real. And I get it because my last name is Colon, so it starts with a C.
Yeah.
So,
Damn, bro. He got you.
man, he was high.
He was high.
Wow, he was just sitting there.
He was just like, this is the best TV I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm gonna name it after. I'm gonna name my first. I'm gonna name my firstborn son after it.
I couldn't believe it when he told me, man. My brother has a regular name, you know. My father's name is Raphael. My brother's name is Jonathan Raphael. I'm like, oh, and I'm just Yeibi.
You
Yo,
lucked out.
you're Yeibi who's developing apps, bro. Like, what are
Oh
they
my
doing?
gosh, yeah,
You just
absolutely,
be like, Dad,
man.
I just want to let you know I'm legally changing my name once I make $1 million. Oh my god, dude.
Oh man.
So you said that you tried to get into streaming. How was that for you?
So I still want to. I still definitely want to. I guess I just haven't been able to because of my scheduling. With work, man, and AT&T, it's not easy. Retail it sucks, man. You know,
You ain't
and,
telling me nothing, doc.
And just to start off with, I'm someone who hasn't always had a strict schedule. So going into gaming, you know, I saw that I need to put time and, you know, have a schedule for it. So I'm like, you know, well, what can I do? What can I do? And I just been, you know, like I said, I'm very big in entrepreneurship, and I feel like to be successful, you know, you need to want to have that desire to be, you know, have your own thing, you know, and create your own thing. And on top of that, spirituality as well. And I never, when I was in high school, I never wanted to know about business because I was walking down the business class one day and I saw like 4 points like of what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
And like the third point, I remember it said depression. And when I read that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to know about business. So that literally scared me away from business. I never wanted to know about business because I'm a happy person. I'm a joyful person. I never want to go into depression. But now I understand what that is. And in depression, you know, if you want to look at a depression, look at it that way. But it's more like how people take failure. And the way I take failure is kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, no, not this way, the other way, you know? So I embrace failure now. I embrace it. And throughout like this whole campaign on Kickstarter, you know, I see the days are passing by and the donations aren't much. And, you know, it's very, how do you say, it's very,
Discouraging.
it is very discouraging. So I'm like, oh crap, but I was looking forward to this, you know, tonight. And, you know, and just being able to share my vision and to talk more about it and to put it on a platform. So that gives my hopes up. And if it doesn't, so my plan is, right, if it, you know, because I have to be realistic and worst case scenario that it doesn't get funded through
Right.
Kickstarter, then I'm just gonna, you know, look my other way to look at a loan or something. Because
You have a million different crowdfunding up.
Yeah, that's the way
You
to
can try
actually,
GoFundMe.
like, get it
You
going.
try
There's
Pa-
different ones.
Patreon, GoFundMe.
Patreon.
Yeah.
You know, and I believe that what you need to do is just do your marketing campaign and doing like finding out taking like this podcast interview, going to other radio opportunities, get interviews, and just being able to just speak about your craft.
right,
And I hope that the next time we bring you on, I hope that you're at your goal. And we're going to do
Absolutely, man.
everything we can to help you because
thank you, man.
our job with Half-Life and with CT Casual is to let the people of Connecticut know what's happening in their community, become supporters of the people in their community, and to back their champions of our community.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there are so many talented people that come out of Connecticut, and we're such a small state on the East Coast, and our job at this point is to use our platform to make your voice heard, get your goals, hit your goals, and
That's cool.
and just make it happen. For
That
us,
is so
bro.
cool, man.
Absolutely, man. Well, listen, Yeibi, we're already at an hour, dude.
Seriously,
Yeah,
wow.
I
Yeah,
know,
time has
right?
flown. Time has flown.
Time has flown, but I'm excited. I want to bring you back on.
Definitely.
And
Absolutely.
like I said, I promise you, we're gonna do everything we can to help you
Sounds
out.
good to me.
So, we're gonna wrap it up here. But well, everybody, this concludes this week's episode of CT Casual. Be sure to check out the Kickstarter link in the description of our YouTube page. It is Questor. The Kickstarter is live right now. You've heard the interview of what Yeibi's goal is, and help him get there. Let's make Connecticut great again. Just kidding.
I was really hoping.
You were hoping
I was really hoping he wasn't going to say that.
Well, tag him out, man. Plug anything you got to plug. Yeibi, do what you got to say. Anything you want to say, man, before we wrapped it up. I want you to say
Yeah,
that. I want you to-
absolutely. Yeah, that's my dream, my vision. I really want to make this something big, man. Everyone I shared it with, they're like, dude, imagine someone like Amazon, Jeff Bezos, just calls, yeah, excuse me, sir, we'd like to buy your app or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you dream and you just kind of like fantasize about what this could become,
Wow.
And so that's my dream and vision, man. I want it to be like you said, it's kind of like a cameo for gamers.
Yeah.
That third party thing, and it makes it really organized for these big streamers. To you just pick a few days, time, and date, and hey, a whole bunch of people just send requests. So yeah, go on the Kickstarter, support my project. Like I said, if you support, you would be recognized as part of the team that made this app a reality. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You heard it from the horse's mouth.
Thank you for
everybody.
having me.
Hey, anytime, pal.
Anytime.
Definitely.
Sounds good.